Welcome to my English channel, Galina Popova. And we're speaking about Russian women, myths about Russian women. Okay, look at my background. It's not Switzerland, it's Russia, Siberia. And this video is from Siberia. You know that Siberia is the coldest place in Russia. It is situated geographically, it is situated in the middle of Russia, but it's a unique and wonderful place. And of course, today we'll speak mainly about Siberian girls, but Russian girls and women at all. A lot of famous ladies and Krasnoyars, and of course, this one is me. Yeah, it's me. It's written here, the Club Mercury, the 8th of March. This date is devoted to Russian women. A lot of men speak about Russian women and they say, wow, they're so beautiful, they're nice, or maybe they're horrible. So different minds, different opinions. When I am abroad, I'm often asked about Russian women. Some of them are really funny and weird. Let's dive into the interesting topic and let me sort out everything. I've been working with foreigners since 2000 millennium, and mainly I work with Americans, and I invited them to work for my company. What was the motivation, do you think, they had to come to my country to work for my company? Of course, they wanted to find Russian girls, and they wanted to marry Russian girls and take these Russian girls to home back and get married and so on, had family. Okay, and it was so strange for me that they were hunting a lot, and some of them asked me to prolong the visa to stay in Russia more, because it was very difficult for them to make a choice to find a proper girl, because some of them say, wow, it's they're so attractive, it's difficult to make a choice. Well, Russian women are so popular among foreigners. And why? Because of some myths about Russian women. And now it's time for them to be revealed. Before we start revealing the myths about Russian women, let's listen to Tim's interview, American guy who stays in Russia for a while. Hi Tim. Well, what is your impressions about Russian ladies or Russian women?
Well, Russian ladies, first of all, they're very beautiful. They're very stylish. They are very concerned about their appearance. It's very important to a Russian lady. They're more what a Western man might call a conventional woman, as opposed to, say, in America, where we have more of a feminist type of.
Yeah, I see. And when you came first here to Russia, you had got this myth or stereotype of Russian women. What did you know before you come here?
Well, I tried to stay away from stereotypes. Russian women have as many distinctive personalities as American women have. They all have their own personality. I really don't pay attention that much to stereotypes. I found them very enjoyable to be around. That's really about it. They're just very pleasant ladies to be with. I think that a lot of times American men see them kind of as a trophy wife. And I know a lot of American men who've come to Russia and married Russian ladies and taken them back, and I can can certainly understand why. But they have their own unique personalities, just like we all do.
Yeah, and some people, especially foreigners, come to Russia to get married to a Russian lady and to Russian woman because they think that they have got good offspring, their children, and so
Well, they're
yeah.
again, they're very beautiful women. They're they fit the definition of what an American would call a trophy wife. So yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the attraction.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Myth number 1. Russian women are not sensible to cold. Many people think that women from Russia don't feel cold, especially from Siberia, you see. It's winter outside, yes. They say, wow, you're from Siberia, why are you so cold? It happens it happened a lot of time when I was abroad, and especially in England, and I said, oh, I'm cold, guys, yeah, it's so cold here, oh, it's so cold inside. It was cold inside, really. And they say, why? You're from Siberia and you're so sensible to cold. Of course I am. I'm a human being, yeah? We live in the country where winters are very cold. It's about minus 20 or 30 below zero, yeah? And it's very freezing outside, but it's very warm inside, thanks for our central heating, yeah? And maybe that is one of the reasons that Russian women prefer wearing fur coat. Myth number 2. Women from Russia drink vodka. Well, it's absolutely nonsense.
Hello, ladies. It's vodka. Yeah? Vodka, да. Russian vodka.
And maybe it's popular because there is a stereotype in the world that all Russians prefer drinking vodka. It's a myth. Most popular myth about Russian women and men at all. How can I reveal this myth? When you come to Russia and you will see Russian women here, they are social drinkers. They drink only on occasions. So you see, Russian women usually don't have the habit to drink after work, in the evening, every evening, because there are a lot of household cares to do in the evening. And after work, Russian women goes straight home. Myth number 3. Give themselves to foreign men easily just because they are foreigners. Well, what should I say this way? Like everywhere, there are easy girls and serious women in Russia too. Okay, the fact is that a Russian woman has got 2 or 3 men in her lifetime. There are some women who just married to one guy and they have been living together for a long time. Yeah, because of the family institution, because of our old traditions. Well, as for relationship between Russian women and foreigners, I should say there are some happy marriages. Of course, there are some women who are looking for foreigners because of what? They want to have new experience, they want to have adventure, and that's why they are looking for some guys from different countries. Or sometimes it happens when they are sick and tired of Russian men. But you see, there is also another myth about foreigners, and Russian women are hooked with this myth. They want to go abroad to be happy. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's true. Okay, why not? What is more, there is a funny fact about Russian women and foreigners. Once I visited Malta, and I was sitting in the bar, and one guy came up to me and asked me, "Are you Natasha?" I said no. But at that moment, many years ago, I didn't know anything about Natashas and what it means, and I was surprised. No, I said no, I'm not Natasha, and he smiled and said okay, well, and left me alone. But then when I came back home, I started looking for this information, what's going on, and I found that Natasha's name is a myth about Russian girls who are cheap dates. You see, and nowadays also I can hear this myth in different countries that girls who have the name Natasha are cheap dates. But it's nothing as a stereotype, you see. Natasha is just a beautiful name, Russian name, yeah, and nothing more. Myth number 4. Russian women are beautiful. Beautiful, yes, we are. I agree with this one. I agree with this myth, yeah. Who can compare to Slavics' beauty? But it's just another myth, yeah? Actually, Russian girls take care of their appearance. They want to look elegant. They wear high heels, wear dresses also. It happens from time to time. You can see some Russian girls or women wearing dresses and they look gorgeous, yeah. But unfortunately nowadays we can see the influence of Europe, and some girls don't iron the clothes, they don't do makeup, they don't iron clothes, and unfortunately they use the decorative surgery as they think that in this way they look more attractive. They pump their lips and breasts, they look like dolls. Fortunately, this tendency today is getting down, okay? Myth number 5. Russian women are gold diggers and manipulators who want only men's money. That's horrible to hear. Sure, there are a lot of girls who look for rich guys to get some money of them and stay or live together with them, to be surrounded with rich atmosphere and so on. But there are also a lot of Russian women who are honest and who look for true love, and maybe they look for foreigners because they are disappointed in Russian men. Okay, myth number 6. Russian women want to be housewives. Well, that's a tricky moment, yes. I found this myth searching the internet, and when I read it, I was a little bit surprised that there is such opinion nowadays, but nevertheless, it is. In some places it is, yeah. There are some girls who don't want to make career, who want to be housewives, to have got their family and devote themselves to family. There are some girls, but nowadays in modern society we can see a little bit different tendency. For example, okay, in a big city, the mentality of Russian girls are close to European mentality, and they want to work for a big company, they want to make a career, they don't want to get married. The idea of their life is to make a career. But in villages or small towns, for example in Siberia where I live, they want to have families, and of course from historical point of view we can see that in Russia, Russian women, their mentality is absolutely different, and they think they don't rely on totally on men. Russian women work as men, Moreover, she brings up children, she takes care of house, she cooks, she is a lover at the same time for her husband, yeah, and she does everything. Today we can say that Russian women like jack of all trades, she can do everything. That is true fact. Myth number 7. A character of Russian women is different from the character of Western women. Western, I mean our West. West of Russia, not Russia but Europe, yeah. Yes, you see, life conditions and status of a woman in Russia make their character on some ways stronger and different from women of Europe. It is concerned certainly with Russian culture, and the generations, the girls who were brought up in the USSR, now we live in a new place, in a new country. It is called Russia. For example, I am the same generation, yeah, who was born in the last century in different country. I mean the USSR, and now I live in Russia. It's a different country. That is my transformation.
Hello, my dear friend. We will speak English, please, okay? Yes. Are you a Russian lady? Yeah. Okay, what's your name?
Olga.
Yes. Olga, what do you do here? What are you?
I am exclusive perfume maker.
Wow, super, yes. Very nice. Yeah, very beautiful. It's especially for ladies. For women, yeah?
For women, ladies, beautiful.
Beautiful oil, yes, perfume oil. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Russian women show much more patience and tolerance. They are more dependent on their husbands, of course. I want to comment some fact also. Many Russian girls, especially from Moscow or St. Petersburg, they are considered that they are princess. And they say, oh, yeah, I don't do this one, I don't want to be a housewife, I don't want to be a mom, I don't want to produce children and no family. They are like a princess and they want to be treated as princess, but they don't know what does it mean to be a princess, because again, from a historical point of view, in Russia have never ever been princess. There were only tsaritsas, yeah? But tsaritsa, if you name yourself tsaritsa, it sounds strong and severe, yeah? And of course, Russian ladies don't want to be tsaritsa because they're not so feminists, you see, as European ladies. But they want to be treated as princess. I don't want to do anything. I'm the princess. Well, take care of me. That's why the Russian girls copied the model of Europe, where they were princess. Again, it's the influence of Western countries and Hollywood also, yeah. Well, I hope that I've revealed this myth about Russian ladies. Now you know what Russian ladies are, and if you are interested in Russian mentality, Russian girls and Russian culture, you are welcome to Siberia! Not to Moscow, not to St. Petersburg, to Siberia, welcome. This is the proper place to see Russian life as it is.